Hey guys, this is BA here with the daily TNB report for December 20th, 2017. Hey, it was a really nice day today. We had closed out, wait a second, I think two trades. And see if you hear this. That's right, two ka-chings today, baby. Rang the register twice. Had a triple digit winner for BTCS or BCTS. I always get that confused. We were in that one. Well, you can see the thing. Less than 2 weeks, we pulled out with a 138% gain, and we closed out one of the cannabis crunchers for 28% gain. I wanted to hold the cannabis cruncher through the first of the year, but there were some traders talking about possible lawsuit involving this company. So, hey, I just took the money off the table. We'll recock. There's going to be plenty of opportunities. So let's get started and go through the report here. All right, first thing we're going to do is check the markets. Hey guys, this S&P futures, you can see red bar here. So we've had two down days in a row. It's markets are a little firm here after hours. So the S&P was a little soft today. NASDAQ a little soft today. Dow a little soft today. And let's go down here and find the Russell. Russell buried down and then come back up. But look at this, guys. So far it's low, higher low, higher low. So far going up here. I don't know what that means. I'm expecting higher prices over the next week and a half, but excuse me, but who really knows, what the market's going to do. We've got bullish bets galore, so hey, that's the way we're going to roll until statistics tell us otherwise. All right, so let's take a look at the bonds. The bonds have had a shellacking the last 3 days. This 30-year Treasury bond futures. These are my babies. I love to trade these. They didn't get set up. I wanted Treasury bonds to go higher before we got into the December time frame, so I could make a short bet on them. But boy, did I miss a good one. 3 straight down days, 4 points in the bond market. That's a $12,000 move in one contract right there, thereabouts. All right, let's take a look at gold. All right, we got bonds firming up a little bit right now. Let's take a look at the gold market. All right, gold market's been in an uptrend. This is unusual because the gold market and bond market's been tied together most of this year. If you trade gold, you're trading the bonds, but now they're moving in opposite directions. So last 3 days, gold's been going straight up, and gold's got a little bit of strength here after hours. I don't know what that means yet. We'll just see let things play out. Crude oil. Crude's just creeping up. A lot of narrow range days here in crude. You can see the bars, how much more expansive they are moving back through here. So we've had 1, 2, 3, 4 days, pretty tight range in the crude market. Again, we're lurching around highs. We'll see. A short below this level right here would be an interesting play for me. If we get down below 57.38, I'd want to see it about 57.30, and I'd definitely be interested in the crude market, not on an intraday trade, but just a regular crude short trade. All right, so let's see the bonds. Hey, I wanted to show you the VIX. I looked at it one time this morning. I couldn't believe what I saw. Stock market was selling off and the VIX was getting pummeled, or the volatility was just completely coming out of the VIX while the market was going down. So I don't know if this is a misprint, but we had a low this morning. Let me scrunch this up here of 890. All right, so the all-time low in the VIX is 856. There's a good possibility, guys. We could see the VIX in the high sevens before this bull market's over with. I don't know. This is just we're in a very complacent time in the market, and of course it's going to be like that because we've just been bullish as all get out. Well, for the last 9 years, but especially the last year. So I thought that was pretty interesting. VIX popped down while the S&Ps were down. Let me see if there's any other market over here we need to take a look at. No, I don't think so. I think that's it. That's all we need to look at there. I'll flip it back up to... All right, let's take a look at some of our watch lists, guys. Let's go over here. We'll start with biotech. Got several watch lists that we take a look at that I watch every night, and I'm trying to take trades off of or queue us up for some trades. So we've got the biotech market. We've got several plays in biotech. You know, they just haven't moved this December like normal. They've been very subdued. And I've got probably a half a dozen biotech plays. And honestly, I thought they'd be gangbusters, but I think I'm down in one or two slightly. Nothing big, but hey, you know, we'll just keep watching them. And all I do, I just thumb through these, and I'm looking for setups, guys. I'm looking for a concept 1 trade so we can put an entry technique 2 to it. I'm primarily looking at the losers, seeing I want to go work from the loser side of the house, so when they pop back up to the green side, we go right with them. So, but nothing major popping out in the biotech market after I looked over everything tonight. All right, let's go to blockchain. Same here, guys. I cannot wait to get some trades going in blockchain. I've got several alerts set on these blockchain stocks right now that have had like 3 and 4 days down. So I'm just waiting to get queued up. Square SQ is one, Mara is one, and UEPS is another. So we've got trades, got alerts set on all those, and I can't wait to get in those things, guys. This is the one we closed out today, BTCS. I got in at 11 cents and closed it out today, I think 28 or 29 cents for a huge gain. Had huge volume in that BTCS today. So I was able to dump and I had a lot of shares, but I was able to dump those out without much trouble. So they absorbed them without me having to break the trade up at all. So anyway, I can't wait to start getting into blockchain trades. When they start setting us up and these babies start moving again, I see triple, possibly quadruple digit gains in these things as we move forward. Dividend aristocrats. Hey, all I want to do here is, again, I want to work in all the reds and see if I can work some trades up. Again, concept 1 trades with, so we can use entry level or entry technique number 2 with them. Dogs of the Dow, we added Pfizer. Pfizer looks pretty interesting to me right here, guys. I like this setup. I like this a lot for a bounce play back up. I'm just waiting for an entry. So I'll be watching the 15-minute charts on Pfizer, seeing when we get a possible entry so we can put an option trade up there. That's the only one I really see that interests me right now. So we've got a trade set for Exxon if it ever kicks up. Let's extend this out. So we got a trade in Exxon if it ever gets above that white line, and especially if it triggers my alert right here, we're going to go with Exxon. We just haven't had a trade on that one trigger for us yet. All right, so let's go down here to Mary Jane. So again, like I said, we came out of INSY today. We got in at 6 and some change. So again, I'll be working here. We got several alerts in on these, especially the penny stock marijuana stocks, and we own CVSI. Oh my goodness, NWGEF, and I think that's it right now. So those are the only ones we have. I want to get loaded back up. I'll be on the watch out. We've got traps set. We just need them to trigger for us. So that's it. I think when they trigger, I think we'll get some good plays out of those guys. And that's it for the wrap up here. So let's see. Hey, before I chunk this screen right here, what I want to do is just remind you guys that at the end of the month, it's Christmas time here at Trading Tops and Bottoms. So I'll be giving out some goodies for you guys. Hey, I apologize. I only have goodies I can hand out for the Thinkorswim platform. So that's what I, the loyal subscribers, the end of a month, I'll try and give out, maybe an indicator or two. But this being December, hey, I'm gonna really load up the old Christmas sack here, and I'm gonna provide 3 things. Some of you guys have already gotten one of these. Let me configure this so you can see it. These are studies that I'm going to give you that you can't find on Thinkorswim. Some of these I've purchased, I've had built for me as part of a package. They're just some really neat things. Nothing ever changes in the market. It's just, or in indicators, but it's how some of these coders actually program the visual aspects of this is what I like. So, all right, so let's see if I can find a chart. Let's plug something in here and just see what we got. Okay, yeah, this is a perfect example. So I will be handing out 2 indicators and 1 scan next week for Thinkorswim platform. So the first indicator, brand new, and nobody has this one yet, is this indicator right here, the gray shaded area up here on the daily bar. It works on all time frames, and I use it for support resistance mode. Has a little blue arrow underneath indicating where doesn't tell you to buy right there. For me, it just marks the spot. Has some neat features. I'll talk to those points whenever I hand the indicator out, but that's pretty neat. Works in all time frames. Works a really good support resistance level. I'm also going to hand out you guys a scan. This is my Concept 1 scan that I use. So this is a way for you guys to plug this in. It only works on a live platform, a real account platform. You can't do this in paper money. So let's just plug in. Let's take a look at Dividend Aristocrats. Let's run the scan, see what we come up with. All right, we've got 2, 4, 6 stocks that come up on Concept 1 scan. We can pull up a all right, so all right, so you guys know what my Concept 1, some of you do. I'll be publishing a video on it shortly, but you guys know this is a bullish indicator. So all we're looking to do is anytime this is bullish, I want to know when our CCI pegs the floor. I want to know when it hits the floor. In a bearish mode, I want to know when it touches the ceiling. So this is what my scan does. It brings you every stock that's in a bullish uptrend when the CCI has pegged the floor. So you can just we can roll back to that, take a look at, let's look at MDT, go back to charts. So you can see here we're still bullish. We've pegged here, 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 and here. So you guys, some of you guys that have been trading with us, you know that the Concept 1 is only one aspect. It's when you combine this with entry technique number 2, and that's when this becomes a very powerful method. So anyway, you guys are going to get this scan. I'm going to get this to you. And then so this indicator, you see it's showing us resistance right here on MDT. Notice how it's hitting the cloud up there and bouncing off of it. All right, now the other indicator I'm going to give you is this indicator right here. It is the 5-minute breakout indicator. I have it set for 5 minutes in regular trading hours, 9:30 to 4. So it's just a good visual on an intraday breakout system, and the 5-minute breakout is a really, really good and powerful breakout system, but you have to use it indiscriminately. Again, I'll provide you guys all some of the documentation so you can put it to use. Let's see if we can find something that actually makes sense here. Just roll through a list of, yeah, you know, this actually works. So let's say that you get a down move in a market. We're just going to use this as an example. You're bullish on this stock and you're only looking to play bullish intraday techniques. So you get a down day here. So this action here is today's activity, which is this up bar, the blue bar. All right, so you go in with your 5-minute indicator. It busts a move out. That right there was a misprint, guys. That was not a real trade in cars right there. So you buy the breakout above there, and you know you have a safe trade all day. So it's a really neat indicator. So those are the 3 you're going to get: 1 scan, 2 indicators, and Merry Christmas. All right, so hey guys, here is it's running a little bit long. I'm going to go really quick here from this point forward. So here's the penny stock, low price stock watch list with all of the action prices. Everything's alpha. It's from cheapest to most expensive in the penny stock and low stock realm. So anyway, you'll see this. You'll be able to download this from the email tonight. Current portfolio. Everything's looking good. Most of these are just very negligible losses, the ones that are in the red. So we're looking really good in the portfolio. Here are our closed out positions. You can just take a look in the column over here to the right. All of our gains and losses. I'm very pleased with how everything is working so far since our inception. So proof's in the pudding. So here it is. Take a look at that. You guys know I post all of the entry prices, let you know when I get in and when I close these things out. All right, let's move on to the news. So let's take a look and see what we have here for market moving exclusives. Nothing for today. Let's go to any exclusives for nothing since Wednesday. No exclusives. What's hot? Crude inventories came out today. Existing home sales out today. BlackBerry reported. Looks like they did pretty good. Should be. I don't know what BB's doing, but probably I would venture to say up. But I never know how the market's going to take things. And really nothing else as far as hot categories go. All right, let's take a look and see what we have for insider trades. Hey, we need to take a look at Buffalo Wild Wing. I'll do that, queue it up. If anything's hot, if it looks good, like it might be a possible option trade, I will send that out via email, since I already have the actual nightly report finished. But if Buffalo Wild Wings looks like it's a player or in play, I will let you know. It says here that the director Richard McGuire buys 1,900,000 shares at an average price of $100.03. All right, when a guy buys 1,900,000 shares at an average price of $100, he's putting some serious shekels to work, guys. That's his own money, so that's definitely worth a look. I will be looking at Buffalo Wild Wings up one side and down the other. Yeah, nothing else in there. Okay, Buffalo Wild Wings. We'll take a look at that. Let's take a look at any options. Actually, I already have today, guys. I took a look at that. No, there were no unusual option activities today. Let's see if there were any rumors that we might. I've seen this a couple of times today, where because of the tax bill, I think AT&T and now Fifth Third Bancorp are going to distribute one-time bonuses of $1,000 to. I don't know if it's all of their employees or a portion of their employees. It says here Fifth Third is raising their minimum hourly wage for all employees to $15 an hour. Let's see what else. That's just interesting. Doesn't really affect us trading. No, I don't see any other rumors. No other rumors that might affect us. See if there's any big short seller. Let's see here. So they're trying to call out these guys, Muddy Waters, famous short selling firm, CIFS. We'll take a look at that and see if it's possible. So we got Buffalo Wild Wings and CIFS to check out. We'll take a look at that, see if there's any plays there. Nothing else here. Guys, that's it for the news. Nothing else that we need to look at. That's all right, so let's see. Guys, I think that's all I have to put out in the video. Just please take a look at all of the charts that I've updated. I have all of the alerts, the action prices, and what to do. All of that is updated. I changed a couple of the expiration cycles since we're halfway through this week. So just take a look at that stuff. Hey, have a good trading day on Thursday, and we'll chat with you tomorrow night. So this is BA signing out.